Hey guys, welcome to week 5 upper body. Make sure you got some good stretches. You could do some walkouts to a plank, some Supermans that we've done before, arm circles, foam roll on your back. It's going to be really good before you do this. We're going to do 3 sets of 3 exercises for this. You're going to need your mat, a bench, and some dumbbells. The first exercise, we're just going to jump right into it, is going to be a scapula press. So you're lying down. So I want you to start here on your shoulders, up like this. And you're holding it, and then you're going back, all the way down, flat on the ground, and you're pushing up with your elbows. You're not pushing up with your core, you're pushing up with your elbows. All the way up, squeezing your shoulder blades together, holding, and back down. Okay, so when you're doing this, you're pushing your elbows down into the ground and pulling your shoulder blades together. It's basically the same movement that we do when we do the rows, but it's putting a little bit extra pressure on your back on the ground. So we're doing it a different way to give you a little bit of change up. At home. So I have my back flat on the ground, my elbows are anchored into the ground. I'm pushing with my elbows, not just my core, so my back is lifting up, squeezing my elbows together, or my shoulder blades together, holding 1, 2, and back down. Up, squeeze together, 1, 2, and back down. So imagine that you've got a pencil in between your shoulder blades and you're trying to squeeze it. Up, 1, 2. Another good thing you could do is just an isometric hold for this and hold it up while you're pushing on your back. Woo, it's a good. So we're going to try to do 8 to 10 of those. The last one, I want you to get up there and hold it for like 10 seconds. So in between every rep so far, you're going to hold for 2, but that last rep, I want you to hold it for 10 seconds. So we're going to do that one time in this set. The next thing is going to be a mountain climber row to push up. Okay, so we're going to do these on the bench or your couch or whatever you've got. So let's see here. All right, so you got your bench. You're going to be in plank position. This is not plank position. I don't know what you call it, but it's wrong. This is plank position, nice and flat, straight line, glutes are squeezed, core is tight. You're going to go down. You're going to do 1, 2, 1, 2, and you're going to do a push-up. Down and up. Now, if you need to go down to your knee for the push-up, you can. Everything's going forward. This is not a push-up. So you want your elbows to kind of go beside your body to like brush the side of your body, so it's more of a tricep push-up. So it's more narrow, so your hands are in a little closer. You're going down, letting your chest touch the bench. Your butt is nice and straight and coming up, okay? Then you'll come back up. 1, 2, 1, 2. And you're going down, all the way down, tricep push-up, and back up. Okay, Claire. And now this one, you just want to make sure you're not turning your hips. We don't want to do this. You're nice and straight. You are not rotating your hips. 1, 2, 1, 2, down for the push-up. We're going to do 10 of those. The next thing is going to be a forearm plank with a leg raise. So in this position, plank position, if you can see me good enough, on your forearms here, nice and straight, and you're going to kick back up for 10. 1, 2, 3, you're kicking straight up, your heels are going up in the ground, up in the air, and you're trying to stay nice and steady, okay? So 10 kicks. So those are the first 3 exercises for that. The next one, dumbbell jacks. We're going to do 15 of those. If you've got 1 dumbbell, that's okay. Use 1 or 2, at least 8 pounds or more. If you don't feel comfortable jumping, you're just doing these. You've got your shoulders back straight, your chest is proud, nice straight line, and you're going to push up. 1, 2, 3. I want you to do these fast. 4. You're going to do 15. Now, if you can jump, I expect you to jump, get it. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4 for 15. Okay? Good shoulder press. You're just pushing straight up. The next thing will be seated, and it's going to be the dumbbell chest press to overhead press. I would like for you to sit to do these so you're using your core more. I'll show you 2 different angles. First angle is, probably want to start with 8s for this, or 10s, but it's going to do You can do it like this. So you're sitting nice and straight. You're pushing out, back in, and up. So out for a chest press, back in, and up. Okay? If you've got one dumbbell, you can use this with one dumbbell. That works fine too. But I think two would be better because it's really putting more strain on your body. So if you're sitting this way, you're going out straight, back in, and up. So you're going straight up. So your elbows are not out like this. We're not doing this. You got your elbows lined up right underneath your wrist. You're pushing straight up, down, straight out. Okay, we're going to do 10 of those. Up, down, and this is what it looks like from the front with two. You're going straight out, back in, and up. Okay, so make sure your elbows are not out all willy-nilly and they're all nice and tight. You're sitting nice and straight on the bench. I don't want you to be sitting like this, okay? Nice and straight line, even sitting down. It's going to make you use your core a lot more. The next thing is going to be dumbbell pull-aparts or door openers. They're called a couple different things. But you're standing just like this. You've got probably 8s, 10s, or 12s, depending on what you've got at home. If you only have one dumbbell, just do one arm at a time. But this is your starting position. Your shoulder and your arm are making like an L, and your dumbbells are together. Then you're going out and back in. Now when you go back, same thing that I said earlier about that scapula in the back. You're pretending like you've got a pencil back there in between your shoulder blades. You're squeezing them together. I'm also really squeezing the grip of these dumbbells, so I'm working my biceps too. Okay, we're going to do 10 to 12 of these. Your arms should not go down here. They should stay up here the whole time. Squeezing those shoulder blades together every time you move. Okay? All right. So that's the second set of exercises. The next ones are around the worlds. You probably need 5s or 8s for this. I can't remember if we've done these yet or not over this program. I'll have to go back and look. But such a good shoulder exercise, okay? So you're starting down here and your palms are facing you. Or facing you, not me. If I was facing away from you, you're going all the way up and touching, all the way down and touching. This is not supposed to be fast. This is not supposed to be with a heavy weight. Obviously, if you have one weight, you'll just do one arm at a time. You can switch the weight if you want to, but if you have two, to make it work your core more, I want you to do both at the same time. Same thing, core's tight. You got that nice flat line. Your glutes are squeezed and your shoulders are back. All the way up. Exhale. Inhale as you go up. Exhale. As you go down. Those will absolutely add up. Okay, the next thing, halos. Now, if you have a kettlebell, this will be a good time to use a kettlebell. But if you don't, you can still use your dumbbells. We are going to have this right here in front of us. This light behind me is throwing me off. I hope that you can actually see what I'm doing. But you're going to take this and wrap it around your head and go around your back and back this way. So you're going 1, go the other way. 2. Now I'm going to show you from the back what it looks like. Starting here, I'm going back, reaching behind my head, and over. I'm going to go the other way. Around my head, down, and over. Down, and over. So I like to tell everybody it's kind of like you're scanning your face. You're going around, you're going up, scanning around your head. But when you go back there in the back, try to really reach back. Keep your elbows up tight and go around. So we're going to go 10 each way. So if you want to go all one way, you can. And then do 10 the other way, you can. The last thing is going to be wood choppers. 8 or 10 pound weights. You're going to take your weight, hold it just like this. And we're going to do 10 on each side. So what you want to do to get started, I always put one leg back. So I'm going to start with my left leg back and my arms up to my right. And you're pulling down and across. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, do this with an 8 or 10 pound weight. And I really want you to concentrate on getting your leg up there, not just with your leg, but with your core. So you're really using your core for this, okay? All the way up and across the outside. All the way across, so I got my left leg back, my weight's reaching over to my right side, and I'm pulling